Today I'm going to be showing you how to test out your coolant temperature sensor to see if it's working or not. I am working on a 2001 Ford Mustang GT billet. So we had a code for P0118, and there's a few ways you can kind of test this. This will be the more appropriate way to test it, to have your scan tool right there, and to have an ohms meter. And obviously you want your chart. So basically the chart will be at your the lower the temperature is, the higher the voltage will be, and then the higher the resistance will be. So right now it's probably around like 60 something degrees, probably about like 63 degrees on the coolant, and it should probably be around here on the 24 thousandths to 27 thousandths of resistance on ohms, and then your voltage should be around 3 volts. But needless to say, it can be from 15% of that, more or less. So if it's not like exact, don't worry. It doesn't have to be perfect. So basically, first thing what we want to do is we want to check our resistance. So you're going to set it to the ohms, and then since it's going to be at 50 thousandths ohms, and our lowest one is 20 thousandths, so we're going to have to stick it up to 200 thousandths of resistance. Now you're going to need to back probe these. So you can get these guys on Amazon, little back probes. Be like little pins right there. If I can get that to focus. Yeah, so, and then you'll get some wires themselves. You can get these ones at Harbor Freight. I think there's like $5, and it comes in a pretty big set, and comes in the big set, and they're located in the electrical section. This guy I got from Harbor Freight too. This has actually been very great with me, so not bad for $30. And obviously you're gonna need a scan tool that can give you your voltage and your temperature at the same time. So if you can get both of those readings, that's the only thing that's going to matter at this point. And then as you have the car in the on position, you're not going to be able to get your ohms reading, so this is going to cancel out. So just turn that off, and then we'll go ahead and check the temperature. So now this is that key on, engine off. So I'm going to be going to my drivabilities for this scan tool. I don't want the car running at all because I want to get it. I'm basically starting this car from a cold position. So here is going to be our engine coolant temperature. Voltage would be at 2.9 volts, and then we would want to use our chart to measure our voltage, and then our ohms. They should be you use your readings, do your math, and then they should be within specs. If you got that, then that's perfect. And then obviously our coolant temperature would be at 75 degrees. So we got 75 degrees with 2.9 voltage. Okay, so now here's our chart. The nearest one would be 86 degrees at 2.6 voltage, and then our resistance would be at 24 thousandths of an inch. Earlier we checked, it was at 30 thousandths. And then we were at 75 degrees, so that was 10. So the voltage seems about right on that, but the resistance seems off a little bit. So it's at 30 thousandths, so which would make it seem like it's around 60 something degrees. So this is kind of giving me an indication that this temperature sensor is not working right. So I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle, get it to a desired. I will probably do it at 122 degrees. We'll probably do it at 104 degrees. Try to keep it within that range, and then we'll try to see if they're all within spec. If they are not, then obviously we know our culprit is the temperature sensor, and then we will get right back to that. Okay, so earlier when I said that the temperature sensor was kind of off. First it was at 75 degrees, which we saw that. After I got the car running, it dropped down to 66 degrees. So I thought that was kind of funny. where it dropped down 10 degrees as soon as I got the car running after probably about like 10 seconds. Then everything was actually within specs. So that kind of threw me off. But again, this is an AutoZone part for the temperature sensor. So, I mean, you get what you pay for on this. I would recommend to use original equipment on that part. But again, so we're at 105 degrees with 214 voltage. So now we'll go ahead and look at our chart. So at 104 degrees, just off by 1 degree, we are at 213 voltage. Over there it's 215. Again, it's at one temperature higher. And then at 16,150 resistance. So now with the key on the off position, we'll go ahead and put on our ohms. And basically, we're at 20 thousandths of an inch, 20 thousandths of resistance, and our thing's supposed to be at 16 thousandths. Again, it can be 15% off, so that's within spec. It's more or less. It could either be less or more. The closer it is, the better the results are going to be. So this is actually perfect. I'm going to get the car to run longer and see if the code pops up. I know there was some more wiring issues earlier on this vehicle that I had to fix up, so that was the reason why I had the code. It was a high input circuit for P0118, so that was the definition of the code, and I believe the wires were making contact because it was they just kind of cut the wires and tied them together. So I soldered that and put some heat shrink on that too, just to fix that issue, and then I cleared the codes and then restarted this process. Alright, I know I said the ECT was good, but in the beginning up to probably about 140 degrees, then the temperature gauge started going all crazy. Then a new code started popping up. It's P116, temperature sensor at a signal. So I knew it was kind of funny when I first started the car. I stated that it dropped down 10 degrees and then it jumped right back up real quick. So again, as soon as I got it at 150 degrees, the voltage was completely off from the temperature, and then I checked the resistance. The resistance actually got harder, the resistance went more higher than what it should have been. So I hope this video helped you out. Again, sorry for this misconfusion. So it didn't act up as during a lower temperature, which I should have just had it going all the way up. But again, I hope this video helped you out. Thanks for watching. But if this video helped you out, comment below, hit the thumbs up, and then hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos. And thanks for watching.